Libra. So this is not the reading I was expecting at all. When I picked up the deck, the Emperor kind of fell out, and I looked at the bottom, whatever, and I saw the Empress. It was like, oh, I think, and I took it as a sign to do like a Emperor masculine energy and a feminine energy here of what's going on in the energy of Libra with both masculine and feminine energy. And the reading I did for y'all a couple days ago, it was full of excitement. Not happy excitement, but it kind of maybe almost felt like an explosion of sorts, or maybe something like an what's that called? Why can't I think of the damn word? Ultimatum. It felt like an ultimatum was given, because it felt like someone here wanted to settle the fuck down. And I do see the Emperor energy that is still here. The Emperor energy. Yeah, well, the masculine energy here wants to settle down. Mars went retrograde yesterday, and yesterday was also my birthday, yes. And ever since yesterday, I have felt so calm and so chill. Just very, like if you can imagine, like looking, just sitting down on a dock somewhere and just looking at a lake and just seeing like the moon light like shimmer through it, right? Like kind of ripple through it. That is where I'm coming from. Like that is my energy right now, and it feels so awesome. I am loving the shit out of it. Very nice, calm energy for me. And that to me is kind of like what Mars in retrograde is about. The passion, the urge, the drive, the want. That's stopped now. It's time to go back, or to stop, or to reflect and turn our back towards that energy, and maybe live not in fire, but the opposite of fire, which I guess is nothing, or maybe water, emotion. And maybe, I don't know, man. I just feel like the energy here, especially in this reading, I feel like it's very in the head. I feel like it has maybe, I don't know, man. From what I see on Facebook and like in groups, whatever, people, the people hear retrograde, like a planet's in retrograde, and they freak out and they assume it's going to be like the worst fucking thing possible. But no, sometimes it isn't. But okay, all right. Enough of that. Masculine energy. This King of Wands right here is being subdued. He is holding on. He wants something, all right? He does. And then possibly he wants to maybe marry someone. Might find a wife, might want to find a Queen of Pentacles, a solid, committed, loyal partner, someone who will take care of him and nurture him. Not baby him, like do everything for him, like wipe his ass and everything. But if that were to come to it, if he were to get sick or something and can't wipe his own ass, she would wipe his own ass. Just saying, Queen of Pentacles, that's her. I think that someone here has been in a situation where I did see the Five of Pentacles for the Emperor energy. I feel like someone here has been stored for affection, stored for maybe that love. I think someone has been neglected. Maybe the masculine energy has poured all their energy into something else, something maybe young, hot, sexy, I don't know. I've done readings for you guys last night, the night before, and I'm just saying, yeah, I've seen the readings. I just feel like that someone got caught up in something. Their ego took over. They saw something attractive. They saw something that they wanted to play with, and they did. And this person caused a lot of problems, and this person wants to leave. Or this person is feeling suffocated because they do not want a forever life with this person. Maybe they do, but not right now. I just feel like someone is being suffocated. But masculine energy I really feel like they're being very secretive. Not exposing, not telling people what it is that they truly, truly want. I think they want balance. Four of Pentacles, that's 4 is a balanced number, and Pentacles is Earth. I feel like somebody just wants to be on their feet, to land on their feet again. And someone might be making plans to getting on their feet again. And I just feel like the troublemaker is being hushed. It's King of Wands. I feel like he's being subdued. He's being quieted. High Priestess is a non-talkative. It's a quiet. It's a silent energy. And the Four of Pentacles is as well. It's a holding in, keeping in, not sharing your plans, your wants, your dreams. So it seems like the masculine energy here is not getting to know other people right now. Again, very quiet, very thoughtful, maybe making plans. You know, they're being guided by their instinct, perhaps their intuition. But I think they're being quiet. They could be, doing their normal King of Wands outgoing self, but as far as when it comes to what they truly, truly want, what they feel drawn to, what they know is for them, they're staying quiet. King of Swords, again, staying quiet. This guy can do it. King of Swords. And he's thinking about a Queen of Swords. He's thinking again, I told you before, I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles. The stable, the wife, that person. Someone who will stick around, the ride or die, the rock. The one who holds it all together. Thinking of that. I don't know if it's a specific person this person, this King of Swords has in mind, or if he's just thinking of the kind of person that he wants to be with. Because, the dude wants to settle down. He wants to build his family. He wants to settle down. Like, I don't know, I just saw someone, like, buying a plot of land and, like, building their kingdom around it. Like, having the family, having the house and the driveway and the yard and, like, the children. And, like, just, like, adding to it and, like, building his life with his wife and his children or whatever he wants in his life. But he wants it to be, like, now. Like, he's ready to do it now. He's, like, tired of fucking off. Right? He's like, okay, I've been fucking off for how long now? It's time for me to settle the fuck down and really seriously build, work on myself and build something, make myself. But he needs, and I think maybe he needs or maybe he wants, I don't know, a Queen of Pentacles to do it with. Something earthy, stable. Not a Page of Wands, not a Queen of Wands, but a Queen of Pentacles. Empress energy, so the feminine energy here, and this is kind of tough. And by the way, the Mars and Venus, they're not going to align. They're not going to be on the same page until next year. I think June or maybe July 2021. Anyways, feminine energy here. 5 of Cups to the Chariot. The one thing I do like about this, and this is some heavy mindfuck energy. This is, this isn't about what they doing, what's going on. This right here is about some internal shit for the feminine. But there is progress. Alright. I'm not saying, what I'm about to say, I'm not saying you feel like this 24/7. I'm not saying you feel like this for an hour out the day. I'm just saying that you might think these thoughts. Thoughts like this might pass into your mind throughout the day or every couple days, might weigh you down for like an hour or so, like in a little funk. This energy is around you, and it might have been around you for a while, but I think you're really kind of feeling it heavily right now. Man, and I'm not going to say it might come across as self-pity, but it's not self-pity. It's about never being enough for someone to keep you. It's about always being thrown away, about always being looked over, about always never being the one that was chosen. It's about giving your all to something and being all and giving everything you had to something or someone, and then they take off and leave you with absolutely nothing. That second card was the Chariot. And it's very, it's a good thing here. Because if you want any card to push past through something as fast as it could go, it would be the Chariot. To push through, you are moving through this. You're carrying this sadness with you as you go along. But there is movement in your life, Empress, feminine energy. There is movement. There is progress. Okay? I think you are going to eventually lose this mindset of not feeling worthy, of not feeling enough, you know. The Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands. I don't know if it's just me, but when I see the Ten of Wands, I see someone who is ready to end some shit. I see someone who just wants to go and lay all these motherfucking sticks down to never ever pick them up again. To me, the Ten of Wands has been always someone carrying their burdens and going to the place to where it is that these burdens belong. Like handling up on someone's responsibilities, like taking care of what weighs you down, but it's like taking care of problems and taking care of them for good. Because like I said, you know, this guy ain't going to pick up, you know, these 10 sticks tomorrow and move them all again. He wants to lay them down in the fucking final resting place. You know, let's split, you know, just, I feel like it's almost in a way like solving problems of like putting a piece of, you know, putting the whole fucking puzzle together, and then you never have to put it together again, you know, unless you take it apart and fuck with it. But if you leave it be, you don't have to do it again. It's just like in the Five of Swords, could have been conflict, sure it was, a misunderstanding. Maybe one side didn't get to speak their side as clearly as they wanted to. Maybe one person, they tried, maybe the other person didn't want to listen to them or give them the time of day. I just feel like both sides perhaps weren't heard. But at least, for sure, this side of these two people over here. These people who are walking away in defeat. I'm like, okay. I wasn't good enough. You can have my sword. My sword was good enough for you, but me, no, I'm worthless. I'm worthless to you. You wanted to win, fine, you win. I lose. I wasn't worth it. I wasn't worthy. I wasn't, it just feels like so much self-depreciation, what's going on here. I feel like whatever happened to you, Libra, feminine energy, whatever last happened to you, it fucking almost killed you. Like, you took a hit to your ego and then some. Like, this is something that might have permanently scarred you for life. I hope not, because I do feel like that now, I'm not saying that this Emperor energy is coming toward you, but I do feel like we got a Ten of Wands here. This is on its way out. It's on its way out. I really think that here, because I see the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords. Five of Swords, Six of Swords, progress, movement, moving out of this, okay? And I do, and they got the Chariot. So this is moving. This, it sucks, yes, it's still here. It's stuck to you. Whatever this mindset is, this bad feeling, the feeling of, you know, just not being enough. Of being rejected, of being, and you know, and it might not be the first time that you were rejected, or maybe not the first time you were treated like this. You know, some of you may have been treated like this repeatedly throughout time by people. So maybe it's extra haunting you on your mind or something, but I do think that you're getting over this, you're overcoming this. The Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords, okay, let's talk about this. I feel like, and I saw this Nine of Cups, I just wanted to throw it. I see someone here, and again, it's like, I wasn't good enough to be one of these cups that this person showed off. I wasn't good enough to have someone choose me, or have them, you know, want me in their life, to maybe have me on their side, to take pictures with me, to acknowledge me that they are with me. It just seems more of like there was someone here who could have been just like an asshole motherfucker. Like this King of Wands person, like someone who was all the way in their motherfucking ego. Maybe a little man syndrome. Maybe he was going through things and needed to feel really good about himself. So someone here, I really feel like, took a shit on you to make themselves feel better. And it's people like, you know, oh man, I'm about to put a crystal in this whole reading. You're moving on and away from people like this, from energy like this, from people who only want something on this, on the surface level kind of shit, from people who are about the superficial, people who think that they're happy, but I mean, he's not paying attention to none of these motherfucking cups. Anybody could come and take one of these cups. I just feel like, and this is like a very on the surface, this is very ego. This is not like a soul happy here. These are hollow people, like that hollow energy. It's like just a moving away from it and healing, because that might have been the kind of energy that you were dealing with. Six of Swords is a cord of movement. It's a cord of healing. But healing is one of the most painful things you will ever have to do. And the Six of Swords, and it makes me think of these people here who admitted their defeat and walked away. And this is like a woman who's just like covered herself up and has taken everything with her. Some of you might have a child, and just like moving on silently, like, okay, if this is how you want it to be like this between you and I, fine, you win. I'm not gonna fight it, but I feel like it's like however this person made you feel, I hope you get over it. I hope you heal from this. And I did feel a sense of like recovery when I saw this card. Y'all might be on the road to recovery. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna put that intention out there in the feminine energy. But y'all are going to recover. If y'all have dealt with anything like this, just keep going. You just might be going through a really hard time, about yourself right now. Maybe not feeling the best about yourself, but it's going to pass. It's almost over. It's heavy. It sucks, but keep going. You need to, I feel like, do some inner work. And I feel like the masculine energy here needs to figure out what he's going to do about getting, I don't know, fuck him. No, I shouldn't say that. Let this dude think about what he wants. Let him think. He's still thinking. He needs to continue thinking. And he will. Mars is in retrograde, so he's going to be doing a lot of thinking and not being able to act. He might feel very restricted, might not have the courage or, the balls to do something or say something. Or maybe, just maybe, the ego might lessen a bit and die, which might be why he's so, hopefully that's what's happening. Because the King of Wands was being held back. He was being subdued. I think by his own mind, his intuition. So you need to calm the fuck down, dude. You can't be doing the thinking for us no more. You're not allowed to think and make decisions for us. Let's get the King of Swords on the case here. And I think that's the case. I hope so. All right, Libra, this has been crazy, weird reading, but kind of good. Good luck with this if it resonates with anyone.